Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I am a journaler, journal maker and teacher of journaling courses, and today is a video request from the giveaway video from last week. So Opal wanted to know what size envelopes I use, and I think specifically for the Daphne's Diary journal that I made recently. So this one is a large size envelope, so I'm going to measure all of these today. I've got them all in front of me, and this is the giveaway journal. I think you might still have a little bit of time to enter that giveaway if you're interested. I've packaged it all up here. And so Karen also wanted to know the size of the envelopes I use and also the paper bags I use for the journals that I make. So here is an example of one of my paper bag journals using a linen collage cover and vintage theme to the pages. So that is an example of the paper bag journal, and I just got an example of how I use some of the envelopes like this one, and I don't have an example of the envelopes in the journal. Let me just have a look actually. Yes, I do have one. So one here, for example, in this linen paper bag journal, I've got an envelope that folds like this. I'm just going to focus here. There we go. So one half is over here, and then the other half is over somewhere on the other side. Let me just try and find that for you quickly. There you go. So I've just used tissue paper to decorate that, but you could just use a plain envelope, and then you get these wonderful top-loading pocket pages inside the journal. So let me just show you the types of things that I use. So we have the small envelopes, like I said, for decorating these ones, which you can flip out in a journal or paper clip in. We have these ones here, which are the ones that I use as my top loading pockets in the journal. I just cut that off so that you have the pockets here. So these make wonderful pocket pages. They could also make a mini journal or a journal cover, or if you do a mini journal that size, pages inside the mini journal as well. These are the smaller size envelopes that I use to make smaller journal covers, and this is the larger size that I use to make the Daphne's Diary journal that I have for the giveaway. So like I said, I'll just show you all of these at the start, and then I'll measure them at the end for you guys. So just giving you a look at what I use. Small paper bags, these ones I like to also just paper clip in or add as a freebie bag or sew in as a pocket. I love bags of all sizes. If I had more to show you, I would bring them out as well, but I just want to use this as an example that I collect or pick up any type of paper bag. It doesn't matter what size, I'll take it for my journals. Same with envelopes, really. But yeah, these ones are standard ones that you can just get from the post office or stationery shops, but I'll always pick up little bags wherever I can get them. And these are the ones that I use for journal covers. So this is the standard paper bag that I love using. This one is the glassine bag, so it's a bit more special and a bit harder to find. So I get this from an American shop on Etsy called A Tattered Dream, and so I only get these like maybe once a year or once every 2 years, because you know, it's very expensive buying from overseas with postage and everything. So I do love the glassine paper bag or glassine bag, but if you don't have glassine, I love using the paper bag for a journal. I get these from my local, in Australia it's called Woolworths or Safeway, or grocers, I guess you might call it. Here we have an IGA, but depending where you go, you might get a different size bag, different color tone, different weight to it. One at IGA is sort of a tan color, and this is from Woolies, so this is more of a brown craft paper color, which is the one I prefer, but I use both. So I think in America your sizes are slightly different to in Australia, but honestly I don't care about the size. I just get what I can use. So I get lots of people asking, you know, what size do you use, so they can find the same thing, and that's cool if you can. But if you can't, honestly, I'm not thinking about size. I literally just pick up whatever and make a journal out of it. So this one is 20 centimeters width-ways, and then the height or the length is about 26.3. Yeah, about 26-ish centimeters. I know I'm in Australia, so if you're in America or overseas, just use Google and type inches to centimeters or centimeters to inches, and you can type that in. So yeah, 20 centimeters across, and lengthways about 26-ish and a half. If you want to know about the glassine, I'll measure them all for you, so you can pause this video and write it down or do whatever you need to do. About 19 centimeters across, and then about 27 centimeters in height. So let me fold that one while I am here. Just for the sake of measuring, in case you wanted to know, this one is about 15-ish centimeters by 11.5 centimeters, but honestly, I'm really not looking about the measurements. I just pick up whatever I can get. Let's do the envelope. So this one is longer than my ruler, but we've got 30. It's about 32.5 centimeters by about 23 centimeters. And then with the smaller cover, we have 23-ish centimeters by about 16 centimeters. And then these smaller ones, again, just get whatever envelopes you can find. You get them in packs of 100 or, you know, packs of 50 at your post office or stationery shop. 22 across and 11 inches, no, not inches, centimeters tall. Got this one here, and it is about 14.5 centimeters by 9 centimeters. These ones are nice. These are like right on, perfect measurements. So yeah, but I literally just, I hope out of anything this video just shows you that don't get too caught up on measurements. If you don't have the same measurements as what I have here, don't let that stop you from making a journal. Use whatever envelope you have, use whatever bag you have, doesn't matter what size it is. You can make a big one, a small one, and anything in between. You know, I just use these because it's what I get, what I can have what I have access to where I am. So, you know, envelopes and bags, most of us would have access to them pretty easily. It's just a matter of, we might have different types, different sizes, but use what you have, and I'm sure you'll be able to make a beautiful journal out of whatever size bag or envelope you have. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you to see what I use specifically and what I can get here where I am in Australia. And yeah, like I said, feel free to pause and rewind and go back and take notes and write down any measurements if you are wanting specific measurements. So yeah, I hope that answered your question, Opal and Karen, and for anyone else out there who had the same question. And I will continue working my way through video requests. And yeah, if you want to check out that giveaway video and leave your video request there, I can add it to the list. And yeah, feel free to enter while you're there. Awesome, guys. Hope you're doing really well. And be sure to journal your life because your stories matter. Bye, guys.
A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in April. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for another month. It really means the absolute world to me, and I could not do this without you. If you would like to become a patron in May, I will leave the link below to my Patreon down in the description box. That's where you get access to more videos from me, personal updates, printables, and if you're a Ruby patron or higher, you get every single digital kit from my Etsy with a new kit each month. If you would like to support my channel through a one-off donation, you can do that through PayPal to my email address or through Buy Me a Coffee. And if you'd like to be part of any of my journaling courses, I'm starting them again in May for the month of May. So feel free to email me to register, and I hope you have fun journaling your life because your stories matter.